We are here at the Petrified Forest National Park. We're here on the eastern side of Arizona. We've never been here before, so we're gonna see a lot of interesting landscapes. In fact, here they have not only famously petrified wood, but then there's also a lot of petroglyphs that they have here. There's been a lot of fossils that they found. So first we're gonna go to the Painted Desert. And this is part of our National Park series, National Parks and United States State Parks. So if you like this content, let us know, leave us a comment. Let's go. So we're here in Toponi Point, which is, and I might not be saying that right, but it's the first vantage point. When you come, we came in through the north entrance of the park. So this is the first vantage point. So I guess you could call this Toponi Express. But look at that. So we're here at Tawa Point, which is the beginning of the Painted Desert Rim Trail. And so it hugs the Rim Canyon here for this Painted Desert. So let's take a look. We're gonna take a walk around. This will actually take you all the way to the Painted Desert Inn. So let's go. And so it gets the name the Painted Desert from the rock layers. And so you can see that there's different rock layers that as it goes up, it changes color. And so that's where the name for the Painted Desert comes into play. And so this is the northern part again of the Petrified Forest National Park. Just starting off today, we're gonna take a look as we go around. Let us know in the comments what you think. So here's the Painted Desert Inn. It's actually a National Historical Landmark.
Aqui era uma casa.
This was a little dining area, but people could come here and stay like a old hotel, you could say. So it says here it's not true adobe, but native stone and mortar with a stucco finish. So this is the mark where the Mother Road, Route 66, used to cut through this park, and it's the only national park that used to have Route 66 cutting through it. And so here you'll see there's a 1932 Studebaker marking this spot, and this would take you from Flagstaff to the west all the way to Albuquerque to the east.
Então eles deixaram esse carro aqui para servir como ponto turístico, porque antes passava aqui a antiga, histórica Rota 66 aqui do Arizona, que antes passava pelo parque. Hoje em dia já não passa mais. Então essa aqui é a antiga Rota 66.
So this map gives you a nice idea of where we're located. So we're just past Holbrook, real close to the four corners, right, where Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona meet up. And so this little trail here, this is gonna take us to the Puerto Pueblo. This is the Puerto Pueblo Trail. Should I say that 3 times fast? But so basically it's a village that existed, that had over 100 rooms there. So we're gonna take that little 0.3 mile hike over that way, see what's left of those, that settlement. So this community was here because of the Rio Puerco. Obviously, they want to be close to where the water is. And it's a very similar structure. It's interesting because there was 100 rooms here in this community, very similar to Wupatki. Wupatki National Monument in Flagstaff also has 100 rooms. And so there's actually petroglyphs that you can find here that show where the people from here migrated to Wupatki National Monument. So here it explains how in between these rocks that are right behind us, that was used as a solstice marker twice a year to mark the solstice, so that way they could set up their calendars based off of that, and so they could see when the sun came through those rocks, it would mark down there. And then you can see all the petroglyphs down there also. So we're heading up to Newspaper Rock. And it's called Newspaper Rock because as a newspaper, it's got a lot of writing. But in this case, a lot of petroglyphs.
More than 600
Petroglyphs? Oh wow, you seem really up close.
There's definitely
That way.
one right over there.
So this Blue Mesa Trail, it takes you into the Badlands here of the Petrified Forest. So you go a little bit further down into the lower levels. Nice paved trail, not too difficult. Being that it's nicely paved, it's accessible to a lot of people. I mean, even people that have wheelchairs and everything can still do this.
Dá pra ouvir o trem daqui. Você tá ouvindo?
The Santa Fe Railway. We're going down there, baby. This is the Blue Mesa here.
Oh, yeah. Quantas milhas essa trilha?
I think this is just a mile.
Just a mile?
Yeah.
Oh.
You go down 100 feet and then you have to come back up. The way back up is going to be more fun, huh? We were talking about how this reminds us of this like canyon type landscape that they have in Fortaleza, right? In Brazil.
Yeah, it reminds us.
It's not quite the same. It's not the same
No,
colors, but
not
it's
the
a similar
same. Be
idea.
careful, baby.
I know, because there's nothing, no handrails here. You can actually start to see some of the petrified wood here on this trail.
Espera que eu pinto lá.
So this is the Crystal Forest Trail, and the interesting thing is, don't worry, I'm not gonna get in trouble. So they have petrified wood here that you can touch, you can sit on, you just can't take any with you, right? You can't take any pieces off of it. But the amazing thing about this is that in this area, there have been found fossils, petrified wood from the Triassic period. So you could say that this is Triassic Park.
Olha que legal, isso aqui é uma árvore, um tronco de uma árvore. Mas com o passar do tempo, dos anos, ela foi petrificando. E nesse caso aqui você pode ver até alguns cristais, quartzos de cristais. Olha só, diferentes cores. E agora uma rocha, né? Que interessante, de tronco de árvore virou cristal. Rocha e cristal. Quantas cores vocês podem ver aí? Deixe nos comentários. Olha só. Olha esse aqui, quantas cores. Amarelo, laranja, vermelho, azulado. E nesse aqui você dá para ver melhor a parte externa, que ainda dá para ver que é o tronco da árvore. E a parte interna já virou rocha, já cristalizada, já o quartzos de cristais.
So it's so funny because I just realized something. So my whole life I've heard of people saying that when they're really scared, they're petrified, right? And it didn't dawn on me until right now. You know,
The
petrified.
reason why.
The reason why, because you know, you're paralyzed. You can't move. You can't do anything, right? Just like the petrified wood. I finally got it. So So the neat thing about the crystal forest is that there's so much variety. There's so many logs here, and all of them are different as far as how much crystallization they have going on. This one not as much as the previous one, but it's really neat just to walk around, feel like you're going back in time.
If I want to go 200 million years back in time.
So you could ask yourself, why is it that they're all like little chunks of logs, right? And so apparently, as the quartz sets in, they start to become heavy and they break apart perpendicularly. So nobody actually cuts it. That's just naturally what happens in the petrification process. Pretty interesting. Let's go inside to the Rainbow Forest Museum. That would be a bad crocodile to find, huh? We also saw a lot of these types of petrified wood at the Tucson Gem Show, right? Even Albert Einstein came to visit the Petrified Forest. Look, back in 1931.
Olha, ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Minha mãe ama ginkgo biloba. Ai, minha mãe. Aqui essas árvores petrificadas eram de ginkgo biloba.
I love this mug, huh? Really cool.
What does it say?
It says that this is a 225 million year old geologic formation here, Petrified Forest. Only $15.95, the marble mug. But then they have this one. That one's $26.95.
What about this one? No.
This tumbler? $14.95. Oh, that was cool too, huh? This one here, $29.95. Oh yeah, this one. Ooh, look, it's even got like a relief here. Kind of sticks out. That's really cool.
How much is this one?
This is $29.95. Plus, you've also got these coasters here. $9.95. $25.95. Pretty cool, sure, huh?
E tem outras aqui também.
So right behind the Rainbow Forest Museum, there's actually the giant log trail. It's a really short trail. I think it's like less than half a mile, but we're gonna explore a little bit, see some of these huge pieces of logs, petrified logs that they have here. And we're already in amongst them. There's a ton. So with this giant log, you can really tell even better the fact that it was a huge piece, and it by itself, it goes kind of chopping itself off perpendicularly. And the interesting thing about it is that, for it said inside, is that these are mostly conifers or ginkgo trees, interestingly enough. Now, one thing that I do think might be is that because these become petrified, they might have been even bigger originally, right? And they kind of like dry out, kind of like a raisin in the sun. Maybe. This is this bad boy is huge. Look at it. My goodness. Wow. That's why this is called Giant Logs Trail, right? These are the biggest ones that they have. So not at the Rainbow Forest Museum, but at the gift shop just in front of it, you can find, if it's in your budget, some petrified wood to purchase here from Arizona. Now, if you want to carry your petrified wood with you, you can also get jewelry here, like these. Look at that. Right in the middle there, the price, $22.99. And they also have pendants as well, with chains.
Para nossa surpresa, olha as bandeiras que tem aqui. Quem tá reconhecendo ali é a bandeira do Brasil. Olha que surpresa! Não esperava por essa. Então, saindo do Parque Nacional, você vai encontrar a bandeira do Brasil. Os brasileiros aí se sentem em casa. E a outra aqui de novo, duas. Como se uma não bastasse, duas. Uau! Uma homenagem aí pro Brasil. E aí, para quem esqueceu de comprar presentes, né? Saindo do Parque Nacional, tem ainda aqui algumas lojinhas, caso você tenha esquecido de comprar algum presente.
So there are a lot of options of places to stay here in Holbrook, really close to the Petrified Forest National Park. This is one of the most famous Route 66 options, the Wigwam Motel.
Mas é bem interessante. Aí na frente de cada quarto, por assim dizer, tem carros antigos. Eles botaram até aqui o carrinho do filme Cars, do filme Carros, que é igualzinho. Mas é bem legal, é bem legal. How old is this?
This building's 1930s.
1930s, uau! Mas é bem legal. Então ela falou que é da década de 30. Então, se você quiser vir sentir a experiência real de como é estar na Rota 66 aqui no Arizona, fique à vontade aqui para se hospedar nesse lugar fantástico.
So if you guys enjoyed this national park video, you can go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you've been to the Petrified Forest National Park before, let us know in the comments, or if you'd like to come, let us know in the comments.